launch call of 2026. And I'm so extremely excited to have all of you here. I know that this call is the call that is gonna bring us back into action. We've all been in the New Year's celebrating. Everyone has been gathering energy, and also many have been pushing through with events, with trainings, with so many activities that has continuously built up the momentum and building towards a very big 2026. So before we go in, first a quick disclaimer. Today we're going to talk about the future, price projections, potentials. We're going to talk about a lot of things that has to do with this year. So as we go along in this call, please just take this disclaimer into consideration and read through it, as of course we go into some very important information here today. But with that being said, I just want to start off by welcoming all of you. There is 1,000 people on the link here. We also have a YouTube stream that is live and running right now. So if you have team members that are not on this Zoom, then send out the YouTube link, which has already been shared on Telegram. So everyone can join, and I know we're going to have multiple thousands of people from around the world that is going to be joining us on to this special call here today. So as we go into this information, we of course going to have some incredible speakers. We are going to have Alex, the founder, who's going to be on the call today, someone that has been for the past 10 years building infrastructure, gathering experience, showing his intentions to become number one. And today we're going to hear from him what he has in store for 2026. We're then going to bring on some of the top leaders in the company that is going to come on, and they're going to share what are their plans as we go into 2026. And I know that already many have started to travel. Gatherings for leaders are happening, and you will hear all of this later on this call. So make sure you stay until the end, because there is going to be a lot of important information for everyone here today. So with that being said, I can say that 2025 was an extremely powerful year for all of us. It was a year where the foundation was set. It was a year where the company who has been working tirelessly for 10 years to build the right technology, to build the right infrastructure, to have the right strategies, it all came together. 2025 was a year to celebrate, as the company was able to bring the coin, Ultima coin, to a tier 1 exchange. The company was able to launch the trading technology. The company had events in all continents around the world, and it was a huge year with so many big achievements, which is once again separating this company from any other company in the markets. We know for the past 10 years, there's been hundreds of thousands of companies trying to achieve the balance required to build a cryptocurrency together with a thriving community connected to a business opportunity, and all under the same umbrella has been a dream for many. And in this company, it's becoming reality. This is something that no one has been able to achieve. Hundreds of thousands of attempts has happened. One company is in the market. One company is still here, and it is this company. And there's reasons for that. But over 1,000 employees that is working behind the scenes, led by a founder that doesn't sleep, doesn't rest, and continuously brings new ideas, new innovation, and power to this vision that has been in motion for the past 10 years. The strongest technology, the best legal team in the market, the best business plan that we have ever seen, and a cryptocurrency that has been growing from strength to strength. And as you all know, there's been this ecosystem for a long time. This company has continuously innovated, and when the Ultima coin was launched, it was a big breakthrough. That is the door opener. That is the coin that is now gonna grow and become a top 100 coin, top 50 coin, and beyond, as the company keep moving forward. That is the vision with the price that follows. And after that, we have the newly developed Uchain ecosystem, which is going to be the platform that follows the Ultima coin, the platform that is able to bring 100 million people to this ecosystem because of the simplicity of the product and technology and opportunity. So we have right now everything. While Ultima goes towards the top, we are building an ecosystem with Uchain and a community with Uchain that follows behind and is the perfect strategy that is in motion. And 2026 is going to be a year to remember. This is a year where we're going to take things to a new level. This is a year where for 10 years there's been foundation experience. Now all of that's going to come to the surface. This is the year where we're going to see global momentum taking off, and it's going to be another year where everyone says, oh, are they still here? Oh, another momentum phase. Oh, they are achieving bigger things. And it's time to prove everyone in the market wrong. With that being said, I'm going to come back later on and share a few things. And I now want to bring on an incredible leader, Danish, who will take us through the conversation with our founder, Alex, and open up 2026 with a bang. So with that being said, Danish, Black Diamond in the company, one of the global leaders who is going to come on and share more about the vision of 2026 with the help of Alex. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Emil, for a wonderful introduction, and Happy New Year to every single one of you guys on the call today. December may have seemed quiet, but I'll tell you what, there were so many leaders in this business that were sitting there with their notepads and pens planning out the month of January, the month of February, the month of March, the month of April. Boom, Berlin happens. Then after that, May, June, July, they're already planning. I know there's a group of leaders, absolute superstars, sitting in Dubai right now, awaiting some of the most powerful training sessions. So we have got so much action that is currently going on. There are leaders that, again, are planning their events over the next 3 to 4 months. You know what? And if you thought December was a quiet period, I'm sorry, my brother, my sister, it was a very, very, very loud period of time, okay? And as if that was loud, the month of January is going to be even louder. So I'm wishing you, wishing all of your families a very, very, very happy new year. Let's go. Let's absolutely get 2026. Let's kickstart that into motion. Hence the reason why the call is a kickstart call. And there is nobody better to kickstart the year and talk a little bit about last year than our very own founder, Mr. Alex Reinhardt. Now, I know he is in the house, and I'm pretty sure if I ask him to switch on his video and show us his face and grace us with his presence, we can then commence this call and really go through what happened last year, our incredible updates, and what's in store for the year 2026. So, Alex Reinhardt, sir, are you here? Please let us listen to you and let us also see you. There we go.
Hi guys. You know my rule. I am always there for you. Yeah, then I'm always
100%.
present last 10 years. And as you mentioned before, these years were absolutely phenomenal, with a lot of experience, with a lot of knowledge, with a lot of yeah, up and downs to come back again and again, yeah, into the up position. And like you told already, or like you said already, we created something unique, we created something incredible. And especially in the last year, we had a lot of actions, what we have done to prepare. I think 2026 like an incredible, phenomenal year. We are now at the beginning. First of all, of course, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year for everyone who is in the call. I wish you all the best. I wish you yeah, that all your dreams and wishes becomes true. And we, with entire team, and you mentioned already, it's about 1,000 employees in the company, in our projects working. And all these people, you can be sure, working day and night without any vacation, without any off days, 24/7, 365 for all our community. And we started and we told, always that we never leave somebody behind. We never forgetting anyone. And we started last year, day before the new year started, a very big project named Migration, where hundreds of thousands, even millions of people coming in our ecosystem. And of course, with this power, guys, I'm telling you one thing. If our migration project is successful, we will become equal to Tron or even to Ethereum. And this is a power what right now you can't imagine. Right now we are 10% from Ethereum. Yeah, you can think, Ethereum is very big and our power is just 10%, but still not 1%, at least 10. And this is something very big and very meaningful. And we will do in 2026 all what's only in our power and what's possible in this market and in the next 12 months to come up on tier one exchanges. My biggest, my totally focus is tier one exchanges, and of course with a big vision to be listed on Binance itself, guys. If it's happened that the listing on Binance and Bybit has happened, guys, the doors are so widely open that you can't imagine. Yeah, the first tier one exchange experience we have already, with our older brother Ultima, in with the Uchain, with UCN, we are also indoors already, and knocking very loud. Please open the doors, let us in. And every all the efforts, all the powers, all the focus and energy will be focused in this year 2026 on the growth, on the big expansion, and of course in opening of new markets and bringing you new ecosystem projects in the ecosystem. And we're preparing a lot of big surprises, and of course with big hope and big wishes that every one of you are absolutely mega successfully in our ecosystem.
Amazing. Alex, as always, your opening statement and opening line covers so many points, and I'm looking at our agenda and I'm saying, wow, he's already finished. Now we can finish the call. It's all good. No, I'm just joking. Thank you so much for that update, Alex. Okay, let's go back. We've made so much progress in the year 2025. Okay, and I mean, there are things that, again, we as networkers, we are pinching ourselves because we are like, what? We're already going into the 10th year of this business. There is nothing that exists like this on the market. That's why we are here, and that's why we are calling people to this business. But let's talk about the progress that was made in 2025. What are you so impressed about, and what was the biggest achievements, do you think? I know there was a few, but what do you think are the biggest achievements that we made in that year 2025? What are you most proud of, most happy with?
Yeah, of course, the 2025 was the year of Ultima. Yeah, this was a big year where we have created or finalized the last steps in the ecosystem, in Ultima ecosystem, where we have listed the coin on biggest exchanges, where we achieved a very big liquidity on the market, where we have achieved listings on tier one exchange, for example, and on the biggest exchanges. Of course, we have created, especially for Ultima and the first steps, the trading technology too. You can see that the Ultima pair is coming back into the trading system now, slowly, step by step, but it will also come back with full power. And of course, the biggest goal in 2025 was to create an immortal coin. The coin what absolutely not possible to kill and to die or to finish or to, I don't know, to destroy somehow. This was a big dream, because you will see in this crypto winter many big coins will disappear. Coins dying every day. Altcoins missed right now the alt season, and now the disappointment about all altcoins, including Tron, including Ethereum, including all the best altcoins except Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin is number one and have shown all the expected results, but all other assets, they failed because alt season not happened, and people stuck in cryptocurrencies, and they just gave up the position, accepting the loss. Yeah, you see, I don't know the loss.
The word
Yeah,
less.
the losses on crypto, and it was very painful. Yeah, it was very painful for entire market. So everyone is lost trust to altcoins. Everyone lost trust in the future of alt season, in the working mechanism of coins, and the results of Ultima, it was absolutely phenomenal. People who was buying the Ultima by 1,000, 2,000 or even cheaper, who was earning Ultima in different bonus system, in a marketing system, in business tools. Of course, they celebrated the Ultima like crazy, because many of them, yeah, Ultima is right now out of our business, is just a coin on the market, but thousands and thousands and thousands of people still clicking every day, living from daily rewards, and they just saying thank you for this incredible technology. So this was one of the biggest achievement in the first half of 2025, and the second step, of course, was to create Uchain. Uchain was created to give to everyone an opportunity to earn easy, fast, and explosive money in the blockchain business or in the trading business. Of course, blockchain business is more stable, more safe, more predictable. Trading business is like everywhere, more speed, and of course more profits. But also you can understand that trading business is not just sitting there and clicking a button. Yeah, it's really hard work, especially from traders on exchanges who have to trade, who have to provide liquidity into the coin, because you know that something coming out in trading, something should first come in to the trading. Yeah, you can sell your coin only if there is somebody on the second end who is buying your coin. So we have all together the one job to do to create liquidity. In our Ultima, in our blockchain business, we creating liquidity, yeah, by exploding and exploring the new community. From our side, from the company side, there are traders behind with artificial intelligence who are trading and providing additional liquidity into Uchain ecosystem. So everything what we doing, what you doing, what everyone is doing in the ecosystem is just to generate liquidity for trading bots that everyone can enjoy. And of course, the times are difficult on the crypto market because of crypto winter, because of unpredictable behavior of Bitcoin, of Ethereum. Everyone was expected 15,000 by Ethereum. Right now, we have seen 2,800. Disappointment is crazy. The traders, they don't know what to do exactly on the market because nobody knows it's going up or down. And if nobody knows, it's pretty difficult to create the trading profits. But with help of experienced traders and artificial intelligence, we are pretty good in generating profits. But of course, we are still living in the reality of the crypto market, and we have to handle any situation, what is happening. Yeah, if Trump tomorrow say something bad about cryptocurrency, our traders are, oh my God, Alex. Yeah, but artificial intelligence is helping to create patterns and giving advices. This is for sure. But still, we here just at the beginning. Yeah, Uchain is a pretty new system, and we just started to create this immortality what we have created for Ultima. Yeah, Ultima was also not immortal from the first month or even from first year. Ultima is now 3 years on the market, and the first 2 years, it was really, really mortal. Yeah, it was not so safe like it's now. Yeah, now nothing nothing can happen. But 2 years ago, 1 year ago, the picture was pretty different. Yeah, it was like, oh my God, we need to support, we need to protect, we need to create additional system. Now, with all the pools by people, with all the hundreds of thousands of clicks, with all the energy resources and energy prices and splitting and staking and energy market and additional, yeah, with wallet, with card, with tier one exchanges and very good positions on coin market cap, with all the verifications in all the system, we can say, and now with migration, what is providing hundreds of thousands of people or even millions, what can bring us on the same level like Tron and Ethereum. This is very big plan. Yeah, this is something very serious. If we are successful in it, Ultima will become a very strong player on the market. Yeah, and very high top, very coin and very high top position on the market. So but unfortunately for the listing on tier one exchanges, we had to cancel the blockchain business. Yeah, our marketing from the Ultima ecosystem, and that's why we have created the Uchain system and thought, okay, this we can provide with blockchain business, with trading algorithms, with artificial intelligence, with all the tools what we have actually prepared for Ultima. We can give it to Uchain to start the journey, and of course we're providing more and more tools for Uchain system, of course, to make it stable, completely immortal, and to protect it on the crypto market. Of course, the system is pretty new. It's Uchain is now 3-4 months on the market, and we're providing more and more tools from Ultima ecosystem into Uchain ecosystem to provide this immortality too. So we are pretty good in work, and I think the 2026 will provide to both of these ecosystems this power what we all hoping for, this growth what we all working for and running for and committed and spending our time, energy, our resources, our everything. And I think in 2026 we will see incredible results.
Amazing, Alex. What a summary. There's a few highlights for us besides what you've just mentioned. And I'm talking on behalf of the entire community. We saw that you had graced some of the covers of these very popular, very famous magazines. And I'm remembering one of the titles on the Gulf Business magazine, and it says chain commander. And I remember one of the top leaders, a black diamond, was shopping in a supermarket, and they saw your face on the cover of this magazine. And sometimes we can't believe that we are working hand in hand with someone who is gracing the covers of these magazines. So again, we're very proud of you, and congratulations for those highlights as well. Those are, things that we need to mention. I know you will never mention that, but we need to mention it to you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I don't have this ego to be on all these covers, but this belongs to the market. It belongs to yeah to the business, and of course it's very very nice if you send me all these pictures. The best picture I tell you, I got from my son. His friend sent him the picture with the message, is it your father?
Is this your father?
Yeah. And he sent it to me. Oh my God. Yeah. It's feeling good. Yeah, it's
Proud
feeling
moment.
good. And I'm always a little bit, yeah, so not shamed, but shy, yeah, but
Shy.
shy if I see this, or if you fly in a or you're sitting in a lounge, and covers are in the rooms with your face, and people showing
and
you
and they
with the,
recognize you.
with
Yeah.
the finger, and recognizing, yeah, or stewardess is asking for autogram. This is something what, yeah, I'm still a normal person. Yeah, of course, I have very big position in the business and in the market already, but still in my heart, in my mindset, I am one of you, and I'm proud more uh, to be part of you and of the community than to stand on any cover. Doesn't matter what name the cover has. Yeah, this call today has more meaning for me because there are 1,000 people in the call. Thousands people are in YouTube, and a lot of thousands and thousands of people will look into this call. And this has much more meaning than any cover there. Doesn't matter what name it has. So
I'm not surprised
thank
because
you.
you've accepted that compliment very humbly, like a true leader. So again, thank you for that and congratulations for that. And it means a lot to us that these calls are more important. Alex, you finished off the summary of 2025 talking about UCN, the trading bot. How has the bot performed in your eyes? Has it exceeded your expectations? Because we know it's the best product on the market. But how are you feeling about the bot? Have we got any additions for Jan, Feb? What's the latest on that? Give us a bit of an idea.
Yeah, the bot is too good and too fast, from my from my opinion. Yeah. It could be a little bit slower, and with a bot, to be honest, I have nothing to do, because the community can do everything by themselves. And to be honest, by the bot in the Ultima, the community needed messages from me every day, the calls and events and presence, and more presence of Alex in the community. With the bot, everything is working automatically, and on some days I'm sitting there and I'm feeling boring because
Getting a bit bored.
yeah, where are all these actions? Where all these challenges? Where all these things what we have mastered together? And this is something what is also new for me, because in the last 10 years, my impact into the community was always asked, and and the community was always in need that I am with them all the time. In Uchain, guys, you're so self-regulated already, and you're working just you don't need anything. Yeah, everyone is traveling everywhere. You know what I have to do? It's no challenges. You don't need even a wallet. You don't need backups. We have nothing to explain. You don't need energy. You don't need freezing, splitting, staking, and yeah, it's nice. It's nice for community. For me, it's a little bit. I need more challenges, yeah, and but maybe it's also time for fully automated systems, and but good things are still there because I have more time to focus on business, to focus on team, to focus on development of ecosystem, and so forth. So I spend more time right now with my internal team, and by working out all the systems and innovations, then to spend the time with community like in the past. Hopefully you are not so angry with me. That's why. But I think the Uchain system is so fully automated already that yeah, my my um, my participation, it's needed not to 1000%, it's just needed to 20%, something like that. But still, if you need me, I'm always there.
Of course, we know that, and of course, you've always been there whenever it is that we've requested for a call like this, for example, or even by yourself, you'll always send a voice message. So we are very, very happy, and thank you again for producing such an incredible product. The execution of it has been perfect, and again, it's already we can already see that it's a huge success. Let's move on, Alex. Okay, let's talk about a special occurrence that's happening this month in January, and it is the halving. Of course, there's been a lot of discussions as to when is it going to take place, and when is it that people should claim just before the halving, etc., etc. So let's talk a bit about that, Alex.
Yeah, we are already 10 years on the market and we know our community very well. We have very high professional guys who are informed about everything and know such things, maybe on the same level like my team do. And but this is very small part of the community, and the biggest part, so 90% plus, it's normal people who unfortunately waking up really 24 hours before it's too late. And then the big drama is starting. Everyone is too late and everyone is nervous. Everyone is in big urgency. A big negativity is starting because yeah, if you are out of time, and especially steps, especially if you, I don't know, missed last 3 or 6 months of education and knowledge and experience, then you need to recover this knowledge, and for new knowledge you always need little bit time. That's why this time we did a small yeah, it's not trick, but it was a little bit so urgency message what people would understand immediately and would activate themselves at the last day. So the real halving is not in 3 days, but we told to the community, guys, the halving is there. Wake up, and the calculation was absolutely right. The big part of the community is waked up today. Yeah, today, three days before the halving should start, everyone is starting to get interested, to get knowledge, and to ask each other, hey, what I have to do. And then the urgency and the panic was started today, because even in 3 days, it's not enough time that you are prepared for halving. It's not enough time. And the good message is that you have more than 3 days. The real halving will happen between 19th and 21st in different blockchains. Yeah, I know it was not so nice from me, but guys, I know my community,
Community.
and I told you about big drama is happening in 3 days. Everyone is waked up because nobody loves the big drama. But now I'm telling you, hey, now you all waked up. Now you all activated. Now you all listening and all focused because you already too late. If I can tell you guys, if the real halving would happen in 3 days, 90% of you would be too late, would lose all the opportunity, would be angry and negative that nobody informed them before. Now I'm telling you guys, the day today is my information upfront and before. Now you all wake up, now you all listening, and now you all in the information and in the energy. Sorry for this small trick, but the halving is something too big that you or me it's taking it too easy and on easy shoulder. Yeah, you must be prepared for this sensational step because now you have the right price. Now you have everything is right. You have now round about 15 days, something like this, yeah, 2 weeks to prepare everything. And guys, in 2 next weeks, where and everyone who is a professional between you, now you know this is a real date. So this is not a joke. It was just a strategy to wake up everyone. Maybe not the nicest one, but only one way what is really working with our community to show them the big drama is tomorrow, and then they will all wake up, and after everyone is wake up, okay guys, relax, nothing bad is happening, no drama is happening, the real date is 19th, between 19th and 21st January. Now you have enough time, but now you are now you are informed. Now you have been scared today or yesterday, shocked because it's so low time, so less time left. And now I'm telling you good news. Happy New Year. Yeah. Enjoy the next 2 weeks of preparation of education. Now you have enough time to be prepared for halving because it's too serious that you waking up 1 or 2 or 3 days before and then you're just suffering. We are suffering that you're suffering, and then no happiness in your eyes, no happiness in my eyes. And right now I think everyone will smile, will be happy about this small joke from Alex, but this joke was needed that nobody is too late. Yeah, this is my way to take care about the community, to shake them all. Guys, wake up. This is last warning, but in 2 weeks it's a halving, and then no warnings anymore. No wake ups calls. It's just take it like a wake up, really last warning and last wake up call for everyone in the community, and especially because the migration was started. This was a very big wake up call for everyone, especially from the old community, to wake up now, not in 2 weeks, today. And now everyone is in a call and is just happy. Guys, are you happy that the halving is not after tomorrow, that the halving is in 2 weeks? I think everyone is happy.
No, there's a lot of wisdom in what you're saying. As much as, of course, you had put, you had put a message out there, and of course, it shocked those that were very much so alive and kicking in the network. But this is excellent, and again, I have to say thank you because, like I said, there's a lot of wisdom there. We are now going to get to our leaders and of course greater networks, and we need to make sure that we train them because like you said, it's a huge moment in our history. Every time the halving happens, this is a big milestone. So again, thank you for the joke and also indirect wisdom as well. We appreciate it.
I remember the last halving last year. 90% of the community was late.
Correct.
And 90% of the community was just crying and was suffering, and we were suffering with you. And today, I think after this call, everyone will say, whew, thanks God, the halving is not after tomorrow, the halving is in 2 weeks. And everyone will forgive me this kind of wake up strategy for everyone because I have done it only with best wishes and best ideas for everyone because I know how important the halving is for everyone there. Guys, now you have the last 2 weeks. Just take it really carefully, learn everything, prepare yourself, prepare your teams, prepare your wallets, prepare everyone because the halving will become big.
Fantastic. Well, we are excited and we are going to get onto the training from tomorrow immediately to make sure that everyone is ready for that. Okay, let's move on now, Alex. We had received a very, very juicy compensation plan, commission plan review very recently, and we know that the UPT had come into play. And I know that you've got a few updates for us as far as the UPT is concerned. So maybe I can hand over to you again just to give us that update and to let us know what's on your mind as far as that is concerned.
Yeah, UPT is a great tool, especially to explore new markets. It was working very well, yeah, all the time. Like I told you already in Inner Circle group, unfortunately, we need to make some upgrades and updates with the system because with a payment method like UPT, we have never worked before. It means that for the next a minimum 2 weeks, the UPT payment will be suspended. Yeah, so it will start by tomorrow. If we are faster ready with all the upgrades and updates because this is very important for the company of the size like we are. It's very important that everything is running transparent and so forth. And the UPT is it's some payment system what we can use, but still we need to implement in our accounting by another way because the regulations came and we need from the 1st January we have to adjust. Yeah, this is the step what we can't avoid right now, and that's why in the next 2 weeks I think we will do all the works, and for the next minimum, yeah, it can be longer, but for the next minimum 2 weeks, it will be not available like a payment way. Today, yeah, all the day you still can use it. By tomorrow, it should be not available anymore. But I think UCN is enough, and you have used UPT in a very properly and nice way. And after we have manage all the regulatory issues and accounting issues with UPT, I will come with additional announcement and inform you about everything what will follow according to UPT.
Fantastic. Understood. Appreciate that update. And of course, when it comes to technically, I think a lot of us don't understand how much work goes on behind the scenes. And again, we are giving a huge thank you and shout out to your team that you work with tirelessly behind the scenes, all 1,000 of them. And we wish them all the very best for 2026. Earlier, Alex, you had mentioned exchanges and you had mentioned the words tier one. Now, we know when it comes to anything in this market, we know that tier one is the goal. And again, congratulations for last year. One of the milestones was we got onto a tier one. What does this year have in store for us as far as tier one exchanges are concerned? How are we looking in terms of that roadmap, Alex?
Yeah, UCN and Uchain is knocking in the doors. Of course, Ultima just got the first one. We are in connection and in contacts and in the working groups and Telegram groups with all of them. There's not even one tier one exchange what is not connected with Ultima right now in a working group. Of course, some of them they still they're still reviewing. Of course, compliance and KYC IML procedure of many of them are very strong. But I think in 20, especially in this new year in 2026, we will celebrate many victories, especially in tier one exchanges listing. This is my biggest and main goal, especially for Ultima ecosystem and Uchain. Right now, it doesn't need any tier one exchange like Ultima, for example, it needs right now because Uchain is pretty young. And don't forget, Ultima got the first tier one exchange after 3 years of trying. 3 years we were fighting for the tier
Crazy.
one exchange just in Ultima ecosystem. That's why by Uchain it will everything happen much faster, but still I think the year of 2026 it will be the big year of tier one exchanges and listings and big market growth, big expansions and big price surprises.
Amazing. Alex, whenever it is that we are having a call like this, towards the end of the agenda, which is kind of where we are reaching now, there's a lot of the time that we want to try our best to make sure that our brothers and sisters who are on the call today appreciate what you and your team have been doing over the past, now going into the 10th year. Renato, one of our incredible brothers out there who has been here for a very long time, put a very nice message in the Telegram group talking about the first day he joined 2016, 2017. And again, we're in that 10th year. Many people don't understand how important it was for you to execute the migration. Okay, you mentioned it earlier on. Why was it so important for you to execute on that? Of course, for us, it showed the faith and value you have in the network. But why was it so important for you, and why was it so important for our ecosystem to conclude on this migration?
First of all, the migration will have not just this one step, it will have up to 5 steps. We're in the first one. We have different payment methods in the past. It was fiat, or it was also with tokens, and so forth. Yeah, it was different ways how to come into the system. So right now we started with the first step only fiat. It means ADV cash, BTC, USDT, all these fiat gateways. And and of course we can't manage and handle entire community on the first step, because if you have to eat the elephant, you have to eat it in small pieces. Yeah, you can't you can't eat the elephant at all in the first step. So yeah, in the first try. And this same thing is here. Right now, this is a procedure what we have never done before. And to be honest, I don't know any company in the entire market in the last 10 years who have done the migration like we do right now. The big goal is pretty easy. If our migration is successful, Ultima will become equal to Tron and to Ethereum in the user numbers, in the coin holders, in the wallet numbers, and so forth. This will make Ultima to a very strong and big player on the entire crypto market, what nobody can't avoid anymore. And with these numbers of users, Just imagine how big the liquidity will come, how many clicks will be produced, how many wallets will be created, how many take rewards or transactions will happen. And of course, my biggest intention is that as much as possible of users outside there really owning the coin and owning this in the long term, because yeah, the crypto industry is like a gamer industry. The people jumping in, jumping out, dancing on every wedding there in the market. They everywhere. They're trying everything was only possible. By 99.9% of all the opportunities, they're losing everything. But as I mentioned in the last call, I'm trying to create the system, whatever, doesn't matter what in your life will happen. You will say just one sentence. At least Ultima is always there. At least Uchain is always there. Doesn't matter, you lost your job, Ultima is there. You have small salary, retirement or salary, Ultima is there. You have no money to invest in real estate. No worries, Ultima is there. You need trampoline to jump to the next level. Ultima is there. Uchain is there. Alex is there. Blockchain business is there. And even if you are now really, I don't know, underground, you're starting from the scratch, doesn't matter. You can start here from nothing, from zero, and achieve results where nobody else you can achieve. Of course, people comparing us with Ethereum or Tron or Bitcoin and saying, okay, what better you can do than these big guys? And I'm answering, okay, show me where people earning with a Bitcoin passively up to 15% a year. Show it to me. These systems are not by keeping Bitcoins and growing the price and not selling. Yeah, or the same with Ethereum. Yeah, staking of Ethereum, what they providing 3%, 4%, what's providing staking with Tron, the same small numbers. Of course, you can do, I don't know, liquidity providing and so far, but there are some tools where you can earn money, but still it's in very low and small
Small quantities.
portions. And finally, if you're comparing all these incomes, all the incomes tools of other cryptocurrencies, you compare the profit with just a strategy of buy and hold. So the buy and hold is always better by Ethereum, Tron than everything what is existing on the market because of price fluctuation, because of out season, or missed out season, or price dumping, or crypto winter, and so forth. And this is what I'm telling, that everyone who is seriously about his financial future, about his stability, about his plan how to build up assets, and he is good in his asset management and financial education. He know that with Ultima, with Uchain, you are long term on the very good side. Especially right now, the price of Ultima is 5,000. 2 months ago, it was 2,000. People who joined Ultima 2 months ago, or 1 month ago, they doubled already and still continue earning everyday daily rewards. And the most of you has pulls, clicks. I don't know. With everyone who I speak to, they just too shy to tell me how much money they're earning. Yeah, and they always saying, money loves silence. Yeah. And the same we want to, with time, implement in Uchain, that right now it's just trading profits. I understand, but with time, the Uchain ecosystem will also develop and go to the next steps. It will also get splitting. It will also get energy. It will also get staking, and so for all these tools, what Ultima making strong right now, the Uchain will become too, and this is, or we will get to receive. So I think these two ecosystems has great future, and I'm very proud that so many people using this. Of course, we will always have people who dancing on many weddings everywhere and with everyone, and they are never happy and never satisfied, but this is their destiny, their mindset. This is their strategy. Our community with teaching golden rules, increase number of Ultima, increase Ultima in staking, increase energy, increase daily rewards, use your trading income, you use all the tools what the ecosystem providing to you just to grow, especially the blockchain business what in Uchain will be providing. This is so, it has so great potential for everyone. Yeah, this 11 euro performance pack can open the doors in all the countries. Doesn't matter, rich, poor, educated, not educated, innovative, not innovative, doesn't matter. This tool is available for everyone. You just need, yeah, you just need a dream, a wish, a vision to grow.
Absolutely. One of the biggest reliefs, I think, for us in the network business is the fact that we've been talking about the migration. It will come, it will come. And now finally, it has been delivered by you and your team. And I cannot begin to explain how thankful we are, and the fact that it means that we have got a lot of work to do, because we are accepting those individuals that had obviously been a part of that, and we are now in the admin process of making sure that they get what it is that they rightfully deserve. So again, thank you to you for not forgetting us, for not forgetting those that needed this migration process. We really appreciate it. And earlier you brought up how people have benefited from this business. We are all custodians of this benefit. We have all benefited from this system gratefully, and we are looking forward to 2026. Now, talking about 2026, final two questions before we bring in our Black Diamonds to say a few words. Alex, 2026, we are working day and night. We are bringing individuals to become empowered with this incredible system that you have given to us, that we are working with. What does 2026 have in store for us? How excited are you about this year coming?
I'm very excited, especially because the second step of migration will happen after halving. I think of February, March, we will be able to start the second step of migration, and it will include all the coins, payment gateways. Yeah, so everything what was paid and purchased by any token, we will start to implement in the migration. Yeah, because and then this will explode the community numbers additional in phenomenal ways. And of course, we're preparing ecosystem products for Ultima, ecosystem products for Uchain. We're preparing price drawing platforms for both of them. For example, we're preparing debit cards, additional debit cards. We're preparing tier one listing, position on a coin market cap, and so forth. New trading strategies, and so forth. So we working very hard. Of course, in Ultima ecosystem, we have more challenges because people need more commitment, more involvement in the system, because there are just more tools like staking, splitting, energy, and so forth. Pools, daily rewards, everything. Freezing, unfreezing. And Uchain, there are not so many challenges for us because you don't even need a wallet to start to be benefited. No updates, no backups, no private keys, nothing you need. You don't even need a bot, yeah, to just get your performance, put money on exchange, connect API keys, start trading by today. So all the procedure will take you maybe 10 minutes or even lesser, and then you already starting get your benefits by today in the first minutes already. And so we just focused on all the challenges, and we are providing many solutions to master all the challenges. But all the challenges is nothing negative. It's just another word for incredible opportunities, because everything what we're starting, providing more liquidity, more community, more registration, more transaction, more of demand, and lesser of supply, more freezing, lesser coins on the market, higher price growing, more interest on the crypto market, higher positions. So yeah, in our company, yeah, sure, we calling them challenges because we have to work. But in the market, always opportunities, because the market participants have always to benefit from our work. And this, what we focused on in 2026, it will be very interesting year, especially entire cryptocurrency will be in in deadly panic and urgency, the hardest crypto winter we expect. Everyone who is telling, yeah, the cycle is broken by, yeah, this 4-year cycle is broken, but into the same time they say their Bitcoin will never grow higher than 100,000 again. Yeah, it means that nothing is broken. The crypto winter can be expected like crazy. And in the past, from our experience, especially in these crypto winters, our community earned the most money, the most profits, the most success, and have shown the best results. Yeah, the market, if the crypto market is suffering, our ecosystems are benefiting from the pain of others. Yeah, and because they're living there and joining us. Yeah, and
Absolutely.
this is a very strong strategy from the past, what we're going to apply in this year too.
Amazing. And I hope that our brothers and sisters have really taken note about what you have said, because there's a lot of clues and hints that you have placed in that summary that you've just mentioned, Alex. All right, we are at the end of your part, and I have one more final question for you. And to assist you with this question, I want to put you into a mindset whereby 10 years ago, you started this business. There were so many people that came to you and said, look at you, Alex Reinhardt, you're starting this business. No one is going to join you. We are going to go and do this A, B, C, D. They had plan even Z. They had plan Z, but none of them, again, when you look at them today, where are they? Who knows? But yet you stood firm, even though you had so many doubters, so many negative people that came to you that said, Alex, it's not going to be possible. And here you are, 10 years later, you've given us a full summary of how it is that this incredible ecosystem that you, along with your team, have built. Okay. What is it that your final words are with that mindset, Alex, where someone is about to give up or is having a lot of negativity, a lot of doubt thrown at them? How is it that Alex Reinhardt came out of that by himself? There was no partners, and he's sitting here in front of us today commanding a network of millions of people. What kind of mindset did you have to have for that? And what can you bring to our mindset for us to go into 2026? Please, Alex.
Look, in the last 10 years, I have seen many people who came and left. Many people stayed. I have the rule that you can't tell anything right to the wrong people, and you can't tell anything wrong to the right people. My mindset is pretty clear. I'm looking for right people. I'm looking for people who will say, hey, this technology of Alex is great. I'm ready to build up my entire life on this and life success on this. And finally, the people who decided to work with us for many, many years, who decided to stay loyal, to stay focused, committed, look on them. They all the best benefiters, the best winners, and they are most successfully people, not only in our community, they are most successfully people in entire market.
100%.
And of course, I take a look on one or another guys. I had many Shield brothers in the past. Yeah, many left because they are just too rich. Now there's every single person, they have some point or some number in head. If they achieve this number of earned money, they say, okay, I don't need to work
Done.
any. I just enjoy my life. The life is too short, and I am okay with this. Yeah, I am okay with this. Many people who left, they came back, but burned, broken, and with terrible stories because they changed 3, 5, 10 companies in the time, and they still coming back and saying, Alex, you are just the one who is on the market. Let us try one time more. Say, okay, everything is free. Just register you and push. And um, the this experience and you say that I have no. I had partners in the past. Even my partners gave up.
Mm.
I'm not. And my financial freedom I have found 4 or 5 years ago. I am not here for money. I'm here to create something big. Money is fine, it's nice, but all the you see that in the past especially all the system in Ultima was just freezing, 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 freezing. Why it's freezing? Because my biggest dream was that one day, if Ultima is on $100,000, these people will realize the gift what we did for them because the coins are still frozen in the wallet. It's very small steps what they need to release them from the unfreezing, and the coin price is 100,000, and they have
Mm.
frozen maybe by 1,000, by 2,000, 3, 5,000, and they did 20x or 100x, and they release the coin and say, oh, now I can change my life finally. Yeah, this was the big dream, to freeze the coin, not to take them from people. No, no, no. Keep it. Hold it in your wallet. Enjoy it every day by daily rewards. Start business with it. And
Mm.
after I'm done with my job, that the coin is by 100,000 plus or even by $1 million, then you will find the way to release the coin. You will find the way to have the enough energy. You will find the way how you can benefit from this 100,000 or even more dollar, and this will be more money than the most of my users have ever earned in their life. And this big vision and gift people will understand, not today, not tomorrow, maybe not next year, but one day after the Ultima is 100,000 plus, everywhere, everyone will say, oh my God, this was the hidden reason why it should happen this way. And the same mentality I'm trying to implement in Uchain, that people by using Uchain, of course, people just looking on everyday's result here and now and so far. But guys, we of course you have to eat today, but you have also to eat tomorrow and after
Mm.
tomorrow, in 1 month and in 1 year. And if you are 20-year-old, you need 80 years maybe. Yeah, what you have to be to pay your bills and buy your food on the table and get help with in
Bills.
financial way to your family or to your kids and so forth. So the life is long, the life is hard, and don't forget, social CBDC is coming, and social rating is coming, guys. You right now don't understand what it means. And I'm sure that the result what you earned or earning in our ecosystem by most of you will stay the last income source at all. So I think that especially Ultima will be maybe the last island of income last secure place where people will say it doesn't matter what social rating, CBDC, I don't know, AI, robots everywhere. I lost my job, but I still have my Ultima. I have here the ecosystem. Doesn't matter what's happening in the world, I am safe. And this big vision, I'm still following. And in the next 2-3 years, everything will become visible. You will see everything. After you will see CBDC and social rating, you will remember this call. I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, that's a real way to end off a call, Alex. And again, there's some very, very golden nuggets that you have placed in over there.
You know, Danesh,
So,
Elon Musk is trying to save humans by flying them to Mars.
nice.
I'm trying to save humans by giving them the system what can provide rewards that can pay the bills, can buy the food, can protect them against everything. And yeah, I'm also the fighter for something what is good in this world. It's not easy. I have resistance what you don't know,
Yeah, I
but
can
I'm
imagine.
sure that finally you and me we will win. And finally, if everything happened, what we know what will happen, I'm sure that many of you, not all, but who was following Ultima, was following golden rules, ecosystems, Alex, blockchain business, also Uchain, one day you will understand, oh my God,
You're
maybe
right.
this ecosystem is just everything what I still have.
I think you can see all the appreciation, the love, you know, pouring out onto our screens over there. There's no doubt about that. And I know every single person who is sitting in this network that truly believes what you have just said just now will give this business 110% of their efforts in the year of 2026. And again, we want to thank you. You don't need to do this, Alex, but you are doing it because there is a bigger picture than just financial freedom for you. And for that, we are so appreciative. In fact, this lifetime, we cannot pay that appreciation forward to you. And just know that we are very, very appreciative of everything that you do and you have given to us in this ecosystem. So thank you so much, Alex, for your time, your energy, the time away from the family. I would like to ask humbly if you can remain because we've got some superstars who also want to come in and add and complement what you have said today. So if that's okay, if you could stay on the call.
I'm here.
And again, thank you so much, Alex, for all the incredible words that you have shared with us today. We're looking forward to 2026 and we are going to give it everything that we've got, even bigger than 2025. That is for sure.
Thank you,
That
guys.
is for sure. All right. Wow, what an incredible session that we've just had with our founder. Now let's bring in the next superstar. He's someone who works hand in hand with our founder. I know he's sitting in Dubai right now as we speak with another two superstars. This individual has been traveling all over the world. I think 2025, he has definitely achieved more miles on planes than every single one of us put together. You know, we've taken him to training sessions. We've seen other leaders taking him to training sessions. And again, it's always a privilege and an honor for him to grace us with his presence, not only physically in our meetings and our events, but also on our Zoom calls. I can see he has just switched on his camera. So Marcus Brachko, are you there, brother? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I hope you can hear me as well because there's a little bit background noise here because I'm right now on a meet and greet with Enike and Terry and a couple of leader, because we have in the next 3 days a special leader training here in Dubai. So can you hear me?
We are hearing you loud and clear, and we're seeing that you're dressed to impress. And what we want to know is, how is it that, that's great. What we want to know is, how are you preparing for 2026, and how many events and destinations are you already traveling to, even though you're still in Dubai? The floor is yours, brother.
Yes, of course. But before I'm telling you a little bit about it, let me also say Happy New Year to everyone. And I hope all of you guys had a nice Christmas with your family and your loved ones. I hope you get enough energy to be prepared for 2026. So I just can tell you it will be an amazing year for all of us. And yeah, as you said, we are preparing a lot of things at the moment. So we have in the next 3 days leadership training here, and then also make a plan for the whole 2026 to support you in more trainings, more live events, more offline events. Please also be aware of our convention in April in Berlin. So we are ready to support everyone. My luggage is already packed, you know, to go on the tour, to support as much as I can. And I'm really looking forward for a successful 2026. Let all of us make 2026 to the best year in our life. Let us prepare everything what's necessary to become financial independent and make it to a big success story.
We're really looking forward to all of that wisdom that you're going to share to us and the network in 2026. And we're also really keen on attending all those excellent events. You've just mentioned Berlin. Man, we are so excited about Berlin. It's going to be absolutely electric. Few words of wisdom, Marcus, from you for the starting networker, you know, who's listening into this call. What's your advice to them for the year 2026? Do you think they've made the right choice to join this wonderful business? What's your opinion?
Of course, it's the right choice. And yeah, let me give you some advices. I mean, Alex mentioned so many things already, but first of all, also let me say thank you to Alex and the entire team. What he did and the whole team the last 10 years, it's just amazing. I mean, we spoke many times about it, but there is no other company out there in the crypto space that, you know, is 10 years on the market and created that kind of success story what we did. I also want to say thank you to all the customers for your trust. I also want to say thank you to all the networkers and business builders for all the hard work you put into the business. And I can tell you it's worth it. You will get paid 10, maybe 100 times more than in other companies and other businesses. You did the right choice. And yeah, let's prepare yourself for 2026. What I can recommend is really make a plan in written form. First step is find out what's your why. Why are you in the business? What do you want to achieve? What are your goals? You know, start dreaming again. I think so many people stop dreaming. First, have a dream, have a goal, then make a plan. Write down your goals. Do it in a written form. Set up your goals for 2026. Write down what you want to achieve in 2026. How much you want to earn in 2026. How big should be your team in 2026. How you want to develop yourself in 2020, on which skills you want to work in 2026 and become a successful person. Create success habits for yourself, because successful people are not too late. Successful people are always on time. Successful people are prepared. Successful people have a plan, and, you know, get in contact with your upline, get in contact with your team, sit together with them and make a solid plan for 2026. And again, from the corporate side, you will have our fully support. All the leaders, all the black diamonds, and all the other leaders will support you as much as they can, because we all have big results out of that. And, you know, our goal is not just to succeed on the market. Our goal is to become the number one. Let us all do our best in 2026. Do everything what's necessary to reach your personal goal. Networking is a team business, and if we're all reaching our goal, also Alex and the entire team will reach the goals.
100%. Thank you so much, Marcus. We appreciate you stepping away from your meet and greet, but at the same time also, I'm going to allow for ladies to go first. So we're going to bring in our first Black Diamond leader. I'm not sure if you have Enika close to you. It'd be amazing.
She's right next to me. She's
Awesome.
here. We are all ready. We are all prepared. Okay, I give over to Enika. And again, a lot of success to all of you guys. Make 2026 to a success story. Reach your goals, and I will do my best to support you as much as I can. So I give over to Enika. And by the way, your new glasses looks amazing, Danish.
Thank you.
Very well.
It's credit to Ultima. You see the colors, yeah?
Yes.
Credit to Ultima. We're seeing
right
blue.
Color,
That's what we're seeing.
Perfect. So, regards to everyone. See you soon.
Thank you, Marcus. Enika, how are you? How's the meet and greet going? All good?
Hi. Hello, everybody. Hello, Ultima community. Hi, Danish. Hi, Alex. Oh,
Hi.
it's absolutely amazing to start the new year like this, kicking off with the leadership events. But thank you so much for having us here. And everything that Alex said, you made me so extremely excited because as most of the community know, Terry and I have been here for 5 years now, nearly 5 years, and it has been amazing. It has literally changed our lives because we started with nothing, believe it or not. We had nothing when we started, and the Ultima tools, the technology has given us the right tools to start not just making money, but also to build wealth. And that is the more important aspect of the whole project, to build sustainable wealth. As Alex said, whatever happens, we always have Ultima, we always have Uchain, and that is the power behind. So thank you so much, Alex, for everything you do together with your team. And you know that special swimming, that special swimming, exactly. We are practicing because we know what is coming now in 2026. I think 2025 has been an extremely successful year. I mean, taking Ultima where it is right now, we have made history and we are very proud of that. And we keep collecting Ultima. We have had our goal, how many Ultimas we wanted. We reached that goal and we still continue to collecting for long term, waiting for that 100,000 plus price, and probably still keeping it all because it's cash flowing all the time, every day. And launching the Uchain project has really been a big step, I think, in our network business, because it just simplified so much and we can activate so many more people in the network. And our focus for 2026 is to develop more leaders, to create more business builders, more duplication, bigger communities. So this is our focus. That's why we are kicking off the year with a leadership event here in Dubai. We have 30 leaders flying in at the moment, and we are going to have 4 days of fun and education. And we think that education is so important. That's why we're holding training events, weekends, all the time in different countries, because it's all based on your knowledge. That is when you can work with the right strategies and build your professional business based on the knowledge and the education that we provide. So my advice would be for everybody in the community to take the business part seriously and build your business, because you will not find anything else in traditional business and anything else that is better than this within the network marketing industry. We are here committed. Even after 5 years, I can say that, yes, it's tempting to retire, but it's never going to happen. Because network marketers don't retire, especially not from Alex Reinhardt. So we are here committed 100% to build, so be with Alex and with the leaders, with our teams, and keep pushing to the very tops of the industry.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Enika. Thank you so much for those.
Thank you so much. I was so I was so inspired by your speech that right now I just created in my head, in my mind, a new ecosystem product for Ultima and for Uchain. So right, I'm already writing to my tech guys how fast we can how we can implement it. Thank you so much. This
Thank you.
call is phenomenal. Yeah, thank you for your incredible speech.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Thank you,
And
thank you.
Terry's right here next to me.
As
Let's
always.
let's hear a few words from you, Terry. How are you?
Yeah, very quick. First of all, very happy New Year to everybody. And Danish, Emil, thank you for putting on this call. You guys are amazing, and I know you're going to continue this power all the way through 26 and going on from there.
Thank you, Terry.
Just to let you know, the Alex is, I'd say he's 1 in a million, but he isn't. There's only one. There's only one, the Alex. And he has changed this industry and made it so that you can be proud of what you do. Because 10 years in this industry is nobody's. It's impossible for so many, apart from the Alex. He has done such a great job. We stand with him shoulder to shoulder all the way, all the time. We know that UCN will be a super success, and we look forward to an amazing, amazing future working with him and working with his glorious team, a community that we're going to be building bigger and bigger. So yeah, we've got this leadership event here in Dubai over the next few days, meet and greet tonight. This call's been going on some time, by the way. But Alex, Danish, Emil, thank you so much indeed. Let's go out there. Let's rock.
100%. 100%. Thank you so much, Terry, and all the very best with continuing your meet and greet. We're now going to invite another one of our Black Diamonds, an absolute superstar. I know he is translating to all of the German community. So again, we really appreciate him doing that. And I'm going to give him a bit of time. Maybe I'm not sure if he can unmute himself, but he's a superstar that, again, travels all over the world, touches countries that some of us have never even heard of. We didn't even know existed, let alone in the world, but in the community of Ultima. And this is that guy who's brave enough to do some incredible work. Albert, the floor is yours, brother. How excited are you about 2026?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for this call. Thank you so much for everything. And like you said, Danish, it was an incredible year, 2025. I was counting a couple of days ago. I had 43 flights in 2025. Of course, a couple of personal travels also, but mostly business travels. We did events in Asia.
100%. 100%. Thank you so much, Terry, and all the very best with continuing your meet and greet. We're now going to invite another one of our Black Diamonds, an absolute superstar. I know he is translating to all of the German community. So again, we really appreciate him doing that. And I'm going to give him a bit of time. Maybe I'm not sure if he can unmute himself, but he's a superstar that, again, travels all over the world, touches countries that some of us have never even heard of. We didn't even know existed, let alone in the world, but in the community of Ultima. And this is that guy who's brave enough to do some incredible work. Albert, the floor is yours, brother. How excited are you about 2026?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for this call. Thank you so much for everything. And like you said, Danish, it was an incredible year, 2025. I was counting a couple of days ago. I had 43 flights in 2025. Of course, a couple of personal travels also, but mostly business travels. We did events in Asia, in Mongolia, in Austria, in Germany, in Hungary. And right now, weekly events happening in Europe, and end of this month, the next bigger event in Austria. And we are fully committed. We are super excited. And honestly, I'm for 13 years in business, since 2012. And I never saw something like that, what we have here right now. We just deposit our funds on an exchange. The bot works with our funds, and we create profits every day. And we have access to our funds anytime. We can deposit, we can withdraw, we can pause, we can stop. It's full flexibility. It's full safety. It's outstanding. I never saw something like that in the market before, and it's the biggest opportunity for all of us. And that's why I recommend to everyone, make this to your highest priority in life. Because when this is your highest priority in life, then you reach outstanding success. Yeah, so many try this at the beginning, which is okay at the beginning as a side business. But when you want to reach a big success, a huge success, make this to your highest priority. Learn the strategies, learn the activities. Like Markus Bratschko said, we have incredible business trainings weekly, a lot of live events. And when you know the activities, then you just repeat. Like in sports, like in the gym, you just do the same and the same and the same. And you don't have to be super smart for this business. You just need to work hard, you repeat the activities, and then you become successful. And that's what I have done. Yeah, sometimes also myself, I know I don't show often a lot of emotions, but I put also some emotions on the side. It's about self-control. It's about emotional management, which is super important in our life, not just in business, in relationships, family, friends, etc. It's super important. Sharp your mind, and then you have control over your business, over your success, and we have the right tools, and then you become fearless. Because when you lose all your fear, then you become super successful, and that's what I can tell everybody. And also, yeah, a big thank you, Alex. You are a genius. You are our hero. You are our leader. We will follow you forever. And I see a huge journey in front of us, and we fight for you, we work for you, not only for you, of course, for Ultima and Uchain and all the good things what will happen in the future. And yeah, it's the best what happened to all of us in our lives. And I started this journey in April 2022, 3.5 years ago. And yeah, I felt myself very small at the beginning, but I was fighting, and I hit black diamond in less than 2 years because of hard work. And this is possible for everyone here in this call, and that's why I wish all of us a big success and a great 2026. Thank you so much, and let's fight, let's work, and see you soon.
Thank you so much, Albert. Wow, those were some very good,
Thank you so much.
good and important words of wisdom right there. And we appreciate you.
Thank you, Albert.
We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you big time. Thank you so much, Albert. Okay, last speaker of the day. Before we close this call off, I know we have taken Alex's time. The person that's going to come on now is Emil, who had come onto the call initially. He's going to come on, and hopefully, I know he's a bit under the weather and his voice is a little bit all over the place, but hopefully he will give us a few calls to action and to really kickstart our 2026. And I know, again, he's got some very important points to obviously mention to all of us. So Emil, the floor is yours, brother.
Thank you so much, Danish. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, all the leaders and everyone that is still here. We're 600 people on the Zoom. We got hundreds. And on the YouTube, we have had thousands here today. I think this was a very successful launch call of 2026, and we are setting the energy from the beginning. And it was good for Alex with your little trick to get everyone energized with the hobby. Now everyone is awake, everyone is focused, everyone is back, and we can make 2026 a very big year. So I will be very short. I just want to say that we are gonna go all out this year. All the previous years was preparation. Now we have everything we needed. We have now the best product, the best marketing plan. We have the best ecosystem, and we have everything to look forward for right now in this year. So everyone that takes this business very serious this year, I promise you by next year, you will sit here and you will be in a much better position. And all of us have that chance. Like we all say, just focus on the business, do the work. Nothing is perfect, but we are the only company in the world that has been able to achieve what we've done in this industry. There is no other competitors because no one has been here for 10 years. And when we joined this company 4 years ago, we said, this is our final home. This is our final home. We keep saying it, and we'll be here to work towards a big vision. And it's a magical thing when many people come together, believe in a big vision. We contribute to positive energy, positive action. We build the community. Alex and his team do their thing. We do our thing. And together we can reach goals that no one could believe was possible. All the doubters, all the negative people, all the competitors, everyone who left, they will look at us and say, these guys did something crazy and they actually achieved these goals at the end. And we are here for that journey. So guys, we will start more trainings, more webinars. We are now back. Everyone is ready to focus on this year. And the big leaders that is now traveling around the world, make sure that you follow the trainings, to follow the advice and join the webinars, because we are going to build a massive momentum towards the next event in Berlin, which is happening on the 18th of April. Sit down, write your goal. What rank do you want to have when you step on that stage in Berlin? Visualize what's going to happen when you step on that stage. Your life has changed. People in your around you has changed. Your teams have changed. And now is that 4 months ahead of us. 4 months of focus. Put your goals, work for 4 months, all out, and you're going to be extremely happy with the results on the April convention. So that's all I have to say, guys. We'll see you guys on the next calls. Any closing words, Alex, as we release you on this Sunday? And I'm just very grateful to all of you, and to you, Alex, and Danish for hosting this call as well. Thank you, everyone, and see you on the next call.
Thank you, guys. Now I am so inspired. I'm so on fire. You gave me so many fresh ideas, energy. I am just writing here and on Sunday to my team, this is an idea, this is an idea, this is an idea. We will check everything on Monday, Alex, something like this. So you see, I'm burning. I'm on fire, full of energy. I'm very enthusiastic, looking in the future, and I know that 2026 will be phenomenal, fantastic year, especially because we all united, we all connected, we all focused, we all committed, we all on fire and loaded with energy. And I know that we have created this ecosystem for something big. We have big destiny. We have to fulfill big plan in this life, in our life, to help millions of people, especially because we know what is coming in the near future and what normal people will facing with in their lives, especially because of CBDC, of social rating, AI, of all the computers. The quantum computer is also coming. This is the next big challenge, what we already thinking about in Ultima 2, and to be prepared for all these innovations, because the Bitcoin is not prepared, Ethereum is not prepared, nobody is prepared yet for quantum computers, but we already have big department with preparation for this future. So you know that you see we're thinking about the future and we're working hard for the future. So guys, I wish you best success. I wish you incredible energy and free mindset, free from negativity, full with wisdom and with visionary, and that just follow your wishes and dreams. This is the right path, the way to your wishes and dreams. This is the right way where you have to go, and just focus on your success and you will achieve everything, because we believe in you. Everyone in this call, all these big guys and big earners, big leaders, big achievers, we all believe on you, on your personal success, and we will work day and night that you personally successful. So guys, let's rock.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Alex. And thank you so much for every single one of you guys for attending this wonderful kickstart to 2026 call. I have one last thing to say before our founder leaves and before we close the call, and that is that every single one of us that have spoken on today's call, there is nothing about us that is special. We just had one thing, and that was the hunger and desire to succeed. And I wish every single one of you guys have got that little bit of hunger and desire to succeed, because if you do, here is our founder saying that he believes in you. We believe in you. So if everyone else is doubting you, stay close to this fire, because 2026 is going to be that year that changes your life entirely. This is that year. So guys, as our founder has said, let's rock. Take care. Much